running is largely about posture. Okay, there's lots of things going on, but posture is very fundamental to our running. But our dynamic posture is only ever going to be an extension of our everyday posture. So how we live our lives determines the kind of sea of tension that we take out into our running. And that tends these days, certainly in the Western world, to be a pretty negative posture, doesn't it? We sit a lot, and our body isn't in great positions. So we have a real challenge there to try and do something that's beautiful and dynamic with a body that's used to being in some pretty strange situations. And then the second one, and this is probably more fascinating, I think that the first one would be quite widely accepted. The second one is that our dynamic movement, your movement, when you go out for a run tomorrow, although you've read the book now, so maybe it will be different, but when you go out for a run, your movement is based heavily on your perception of that movement. So what you assume is happening as you run has a huge influence on that run itself. Now, your listeners might be thinking, yeah, but I don't really have a perception of my movement. I just run. We all do have a perception, even if it's a kind of a subliminal one. And the subliminal perception we have of our movement is mechanical, because we grow up on a diet of biomechanics. And biomechanics, I think, is the way engineers describe movement. And we see ourselves as this kind of almost skeletal structure that moves with levers, and muscles power those levers. And it's a way of looking at something. It's a subjective view. I think that's what makes moving exciting. But it doesn't inspire you to move in the way where we would engage this amazing system that we adapted to 6 million years ago, which is our USP. What's fascinating is the moment you try and get someone now to do something dynamic, they try and use the muscles we gave away a long time ago. And we ignore the amazing gift that Mother Nature gave us.
Thank you for watching this video. To listen to the full podcast, click the link in the description below.